Hi everybody, Fatty and I are here today to talk about skincare, and this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Basically talk about one of my absolute favorite skincare brands. I have not used a product yet from them that isn't state-of-the-art phenomenal. Hi. So this is all dedicated to Jouviance. So Jouviance is a Canadian company based out of Montreal, developed by a dermatologist, which, if any of you guys know me, I love my dermatological companies. I love my active ingredients, and Jouviance does actives very well, and it does them very, very well for sensitive skin. So if you're one of those people out there who thought you could never do a retinol or a glycolic, this is the company for you. They do have a retinol. I don't know what I did with the bottle, but I have used their retinol. Actually, it's okay that I forgot the bottle or lost it because it was the old packaging anyways. It's the 3D restrictive retinol. And so this is a pure retinol. Sorry, cat hair. And it's time release. So this is why it's really good for sensitive skin, because you're not getting like a whack of retinol all at once that your skin is like trying to convert and absorbing too much and stuff like that. So it is time released. So you're getting little doses over time. Jouviance does have a lot of patented ingredients. So this isn't going to be an ingredients heavy video. I'm going to kind of stick to the known ones, but look it up because they do have a lot of ingredients that they've trademarked and stuff like that that are really cool. A lot of like delivery systems and that time release delivery. So I did find there was good results with the retinol. It's one of my top 3 retinols, I would say, and it's affordable too. It's only $55. A little background with Jouviance is they formulate pretty much all of their products to do face, under eye, neck, décolleté. So you're not needing to buy a separate eye cream, which is how honestly I think formulations should be. I tend to use an eye cream just to get a little extra boost, but it is really nice to have that savings and know that this is formulated and I can put it in my eye area. It's awesome. And a lot of people, you know, they don't have a lot of money, and I just find people aren't really committed to their skincare, so they're a very good company for the people who are a little bit lazy and kind of want one product to do miracles. Along with Jouviance, they are paraben free, sulfate free, mineral oil free, artificial fragrance free, colorant free. So I do find some of those ingredients definitely do irritate me, but it's just that peace of mind when you're putting something on that you don't have to worry about all this gunky stuff in it, and then it's clean beauty. To me, these are my favorite types of companies, like Neostrata, Jouviance, where they're using actives, but they're not adding a lot of garbage like silicons, like the things that you see sort of more with the mass-produced brands, where they're adding just all this stuff, and it's like you might have great actives, I don't know, but it's not clean. So I do love companies like this that do clean actives, because the other side is the natural brands who also use a lot of natural irritants. So I just feel like Jouviance, like Neostrata, even like Reversa, is the best of both worlds. So I did love their retinol, and I have some other products to talk about. So if you've been scared of retinol, they're amazing. If you're scared of glycolic, they're amazing. And I apologize for my products being so gummed up. I'm a hot mess. I've accepted it in myself. So this is the Glyco Laser. This is a 5% glycolic. It's a mask. This is a really great intro if you've never used a glycolic, because the 5% is low enough that you're not gonna, chances are you're not gonna feel irritation, and you can just kind of dip in because it's a mask. You're not putting a glycolic on and leaving it on for the rest of the day, so you can kind of measure. but it's still effective, right? Like this, the thing about glycolics, and I'm going to refer back to like reading Paula Begoun, is they're a better way to exfoliate because they are reaching deeper. Like if you're doing a scrub, you're just doing the surface, and scrubs can be a little bit too abrasive, but if you're doing a chemical exfoliant, you're going to reach deeper layers, and the deeper layers are where like the environmental damage is, the sun damage is. So it's safer, it's gentler, and it's going to be cleaning up a lot of stuff that a manual scrub is not going to be doing. So this is a great mask. I personally like this product better just because I love to jack up my glycolic. Not that I'm using it irresponsibly, like I'm not out of control, because you can go overboard, and I see people go overboard with these kind of products. I honestly tend to use my glycolics maybe 4 times a week max. I do love this one because it's a 10% glycolic. It is a 2% salicylic, so we're getting both forms of exfoliating and reaching all the dead skin and reaching into the pores. I'm going to be boring here for a second. Salicylic is, it likes oil, so it can go into like your oily glands and just like clean up the garbage, whereas the glycolic loves water, so it's doing like the surface exfoliation. And this is also a really good product for if you're aging too, because it is helping to decrease fine lines. It's doing a little bit of that collagen boosting. So it's great if you're a million years old like I am, but you also experience breakouts and blackheads and stuff like that, because it just clears everything up in one product. Because there's very, very few products that have both salicylic and glycolic. The only one that's coming to mind right now is Reversa, and then Neostrata has like a million different exfoliant choices jammed in their products, which are amazing. Patty is sitting on my notes here, so if you'll excuse me. It's also hydrating too, because it's got vitamin E, it's got shea butter, so it's not like some people do complain that their glycolic serums are drying, and this one is not, I guarantee it. I'm gonna move on to, this is their antioxidant. Ignore the tester. I did get this. I got this, I don't even remember where. Sometimes when you get free products, they'll have, oh my gosh, cats. Sometimes when you get free products, it'll say tester on it, or it'll, you know, it'll have some other kind of like, not for resale, but I assure you that this is like the complete formulation. This thing's huge. This is a 50 ml, and it clears up environmental damage, which is really nice. All that pollutant, sun, stuff like that causes premature aging. This is really nice. Even lifestyle damage like this is a good product for even teens or people in their 20s who are like smokers and party and drink and stuff like that. This is like one of those sort of nutrients for your face. Tons of antioxidants. There's 6 antioxidants in this, including green tea, along with like some hyperpigmentation. Like if hyperpigmentation is your primary issue, I wouldn't go with this, but if you just want, if you have minimal damage and you want a clear face, this is really good. Except I have to say, and I've ranted about this before, I'm so sad that years of using products like this, my freckles are really, really disappearing. So I mean, I can draw them back on, I guess, or I can just stare at my back because all my freckles are back here and on my arms. Anyways, so it does do nice radiance, nice even skin tone, gorgeous. And again, it's huge and it's not too expensive. I think it's like $50. And it's also hydrating. I'm kind of embarrassed because I'm coming to this video, and as I researched for the video, I realized like I've kind of been using their products wrong. I mean, it's fine because I'm seeing crazy results, but I've kind of been using them as serums, and honestly, you can put a serum under this because this is very hydrating. You can use these things as your moisturizer if you you know, don't have severe dehydration or dryness issues. So I'm kind of embarrassed that I've been using them as serums when I really should have been using them as moisturizers. Oh well, they really worked. So I can't wait to see when I boost them up with a serum how they're going to work. And also just a quick note, I do love that all of these things are like hermetically sealed. I didn't ever get any of their jar products. I haven't used those yet. I don't love jar products. I think I rant about it every like third video, but I love that they're all hermetically sealed. They're light protected and stuff like that. That is fantastic. And I do find the textures are quite lightweight. They absorb really well. There are so many products on the market, I find, especially the silicone heavy ones, that tend not to play well with other products and tend to sit heavier, and I don't feel like they absorb as well. So love that. I'm gonna save my favorite product for last to force you guys to watch this whole video. So this is another one I tried. This is their 3-in-1. I got mine for normal to dry skin because that's sort of what I have. I have combination, but I mean normal is, I guess, a good word to just describe it. This does everything. Like, again, this is like the perfect product for the lazy person because it is coming at you from all angles. It's got peptides in it. In fact, Jouviance is the first company to bring peptides to the market in North America. So again, they're such a delicious specialist on actives. So this has got hyaluronic acid. It's got 5 peptides. It's got the pollution protection, and again, I'm skipping like a million patented ingredients that they have because I'm just it's too much. So this is doing like that global anti-aging, like firming, sculpting, fine lines, deeper lines, a little bit of radiance, hydration. Gorgeous product. And again, you can use it in the eye area, and this is a 50 ml as well, which is a nice size. A lot of anti-aging products are 30 mLs, so it's nice that these are a little bit bigger, especially if you're watching your money. So I am leaving my absolute favorite product for last. This is the Contour Plus, and this is sort of part of my project of doing neck and décolleté sculpting. The last video I talked about was the Strivectin neck cream, and I've moved on to Jouviance, and I see pretty impressive results. This whole area used to be deeply lined. It used to be reddish from laying out in the sun in the 80s. So I accumulated a lot of damage. Now this area is like even. I also did use it on the face. Again, you can use it everywhere, the eye area, but it definitely, like, my skin firmness is like the overwhelming result I'm finding with this. My skin is just like, my contours are a little bit sharper, my necklines have gone down, my décolleté lines have gone down, my whole face feels quite firmed up. I am just like insanely happy with this. The volume just feels heavier. I don't know, like right now I feel more confident about my skin than I did in my 20s. So Jouviance, thank you for that. And this, again, I was using it wrong because you're supposed to use a serum beforehand if you want to really, I thought it was a serum. Anyways, it's not, but yeah, it's boosts your collagen, does the firmness, does the tightening. You get your jawline back. I used to have way more of a double chin too. A little bit of that action, but I feel like it's a lot more sculpted. So yeah, I just have nothing but good things to say about Jouviance, and I thought I'd record this video because they are Canadian and it is Canada Day. So we're just gonna say goodbye, Patty. Say bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening. Have a fantastic day.